You have been told a story whispered into your ear from the moment you were born. The story of the straight line. The story that says success takes time. That your life must unfold at a predetermined sluggish pace, just like everyone else's. They tell you it takes 10 years to build a business, 20 years to build a fortune, 40 years of loyal service to finally earn your retirement. They sell you this timeline as a virtue, a sign of patience and stability. But it is a cage. This is the lie of linear time. It is not a law of nature, it is a system of control. A mental prison designed to keep you docile, predictable, and moving at the same slow speed as the herd. It ensures you never get too far ahead, never truly break away from the pack. But the truth, the one they hide from you, is that time is not a fixed line. Time is elastic. It can be bent, stretched, and compressed. A year is not a measure of time. It is a measure of intensity. It is a vessel, and its value depends entirely on what you pour into it. There are weeks where decades happen, and there are decades where nothing happens at all. Think about it. A single week of focused, obsessive action can change the entire trajectory of your life. Conversely, you can drift through 10 years of comfort and distraction and arrive at the end with nothing to show for it but gray hair and regrets. The elite, the architects of empires, the disruptors, the 1% of the 1%, they understand this. They do not operate on linear time. They operate on compressed time. They achieve in 6 months what takes the average person 10 years. How? By rejecting the world's timeline and creating their own. They enter a state of hyper-focus and extreme isolation. They disappear from the social map. They go dark. They enter the cocoon. Welcome to the Sovereign Protocol. In our last video, we helped you identify and uninstall the consumer virus from your brain, the malware that keeps you wanting, buying, and endlessly distracted. Now that your mind is clear of the noise, it is time to weaponize it. It's time to turn your focus into a force of nature. Today, we are handing you the operating manual for monk mode. This isn't a collection of tips or life hacks. This is the exact protocol to eliminate 99% of distractions and pour every ounce of your energy into the 1% that truly matters. But first, a warning. This is not for everyone. This path is not one of comfort. This will cost you friends who don't understand your ambition. It will cost you the easy pleasure of distraction. But the reward is a prize the herd can only dream of, a decade of progress in 2 fiscal quarters. The question is, are you willing to pay the price? Why monk mode? And more importantly, why now? In a world that never stops talking, what is the value of intentional silence? The answer is simple. We are living in the most distracted era in human history. Every moment of your day, a battle is being waged for your most precious, non-renewable resource, your attention. It's being sliced up, packaged, and auctioned off to the highest bidder. Social media giants, advertisers, news outlets, all engineering a world you can't look away from. The result? We've become masters of shallow work. If you are like most people, your focus is fractured. You work for 10 minutes, then check Instagram for 5. You write 2 emails, then get lost in a rabbit hole on YouTube. You tell yourself you're multitasking, but in reality, you're just switch tasking, performing every task poorly and draining your mental energy. This constant motion creates the illusion of productivity, but it's just activity, not progress. It's the hamster wheel of the modern age. To break free, you need to cultivate the opposite, deep work. Deep work is the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. It's where you push your cognitive capabilities to their limit, creating new value and improving your skills in a way that shallow work never can. In the 21st century economy, this is a superpower. Why? Because it is becoming exceedingly rare. As the world gets louder and more fragmented, the person who can shut out the noise and concentrate will be the one who produces work that matters. This is where monk mode comes in. It is the framework, the controlled environment that makes deep work not just possible, but inevitable. It is a temporary, tactical retreat from the world. You are not hiding. You are building. You are not running away. You are sharpening your sword for the war against distraction. Let's begin the protocols. The first step is securing the perimeter. Protocol 1. Digital silence. Your phone is the enemy. It is a slot machine in your pocket designed by dopamine engineers. During monk mode, you must establish digital borders. 1. Turn off all non-essential notifications. If it's not a call from your family or a business emergency, it can wait. 2. Delete the distraction apps. TikTok, Instagram, dating apps. Delete them from your phone. You can reinstall them in 6 months when you are rich. 3. The phone foyer method. When you enter your workspace, your phone stays outside the room. Physical distance is required. You cannot build an empire with fractured attention. Silence the noise so you can hear your own thoughts. Now we come to the most demanding protocol, the one that will test your resolve more than any other, because it strikes at the core of our social conditioning. Protocol 2. Social isolation. This is, without question, the hardest part of the entire process. You must become a ghost, not just to the outside world, but to your old self. You must willingly step out of the social current and into the quiet of deep, solitary work. For the next 6 months, your default answer must become no. This single word is your shield against mediocrity. No to the Friday night drinks. No to the birthday parties of acquaintances. No to the random coffee catch-ups that bleed your momentum. Every yes to a distraction is a no to your ambition. This requires a difficult but necessary conversation with your inner circle, your family, your partner, your closest friends. You must be direct. Tell them, I am entering a period of intense, disciplined focus to build our future. For a while, I will be unavailable. This isn't personal, it's a mission. Please respect this and support me. Their reaction will be a powerful filter. The people who truly support your vision will understand and become your staunchest allies. The energy vampires, the ones who only value you for what you provide them socially, will get angry. They will guilt you. Good. This is a gift. Let them expose themselves, and then let them go. Do not apologize for your ambition. Look at the titans of industry. Elon Musk famously slept on the factory floor, completely immersed. Jeff Bezos started in a garage, invisible to the world for years. This is not a coincidence. Greatness requires a period of lonely, relentless obsession. This is your time to build in silence, so your success can one day make the noise for you. Protocol 3. The deep work block. Now that you have silence and isolation, what do you do with it? You execute. Most people work 8 hours a day, but only do 2 hours of real work. In monk mode, you aim for 4 hours of intense, uninterrupted, single-task focus per day. Studies show the human brain can only handle about 4 hours of peak cognitive output a day. 4 hours of deep work is worth more than 12 hours of shallow work. Pick your one thing, the single most important task that moves the needle on your business or skill. Set a timer. Put on noise-canceling headphones and attack that task until it is done. No multitasking, no tab switching, just pure, relentless execution. Protocol 4. Biohacking recovery. Monk mode is intellectually brutal. If you do not manage your biology, you will burn out in 3 weeks. You are an intellectual athlete. You need to treat your body like a Formula 1 car. 1. Sleep is non-negotiable. You need 7 to 8 hours. That is when your brain consolidates what you learned and repairs itself. Sleep deprivation makes you stupid. 2. Nutrition is fuel, not entertainment. Eat clean proteins and fats to sustain cognitive energy. Sugar and processed carbs cause brain fog. 3. Movement is mandatory. Lift heavy weights 3 to 4 times a week. Physical strength builds mental resilience. You don't exercise in monk mode to look good on the beach. You exercise to keep your brain sharp enough to handle the workload. If you execute these 4 protocols for 6 months, something incredible will happen. You will emerge from the cave and the world will look the same, but you will be completely different. You will have built the product. You will have mastered the skill. You will have launched the business. You will have compressed a decade of agonizingly slow progress into a tight window of intense execution. Your friends will ask, "Where have you been?" They will call you lucky. Let them talk. While they were watching Netflix, you were building your freedom. Monk mode is the price of entry for the 1%. Are you willing to pay it? This is your call to adventure. Define your 6-month goal. Establish your protocols. And go dark. If you are ready to commit to monk mode, subscribe to the Sovereign Protocol. This community is your accountability partner. The world belongs to the focused. Claim it. Now, listen carefully. If you successfully execute monk mode, you are going to face a new problem. A problem you have never had before. Success, money, attention. When you re-emerge as a sovereign individual, you become a target. People will envy you. People will try to use you. The dynamics of every relationship in your life will change instantly. You have mastered yourself in isolation. Now you must master the chessboard of society. In the next video, we are going to teach you the dark arts of power dynamics, how to navigate status, handle envy, and protect your new empire from the parasites who want a piece of it.